As you can see, Missouri is not doing that great. It's an $85 cost per conversion, whereas Illinois is doing well. It's a $17 cost per conversion. So we got some work to do on Missouri to get the results that we all want to get, and I'm confident we'll get there. But we're doing very well in the markets in Illinois that we show. So right now, with the budget we have, we want to maximize that. We want to get the best possible result we can, and then we'll start inching the budget up some and focusing in on Missouri, trying to bring down that cost per conversion. Now, what I'd love to do is let's come into Missouri. Because one thing that we could do, because we're seeing these patterns, a lot of times, and this is what a lot of ads agencies will do, they'll say, well, hey, let's just quit targeting Missouri altogether. The problem is we want to do well in Missouri because there's a huge market in Missouri. St. Louis is by far and away the largest market, whereas the other cities in Illinois aren't nearly as large. So this particular client wants to have access to that market. So we need to continue refining the campaign while taking advantage of the great cost per conversion and the profitability that we're getting out of Illinois. So what we do is we dive in here, and we go and we pull up Missouri. And let's go to the city level. And I want to expand out. 7 days is too short of a time frame to really be analyzing this stuff. So let's go back to around the time frame where he started. And let's pull it up. That way we have, a few months. I really ideally like looking at a 3 to 6 month window. This is a brand new company, brand new ads account. And looking at what we've got going on here, there's a few things that I'm paying attention to. I mean, overall cost is great. You can kind of see, all right, what areas are we spending the most money in? We're spending the most money in St. Louis. All right, I understand that. The next thing I love looking at is the cost per conversion. We can actually sort by that. This isn't always the best way of sorting, but in this case, we're sorting from most to least. And what we'll see is there's this place in Missouri, it looks like Florissant, Missouri. We've only had 2 conversions on $351 spend. That's $175. We've got St. Peter's, $168, Burns Mill, $132. So there's a lot of cities in here that actually, St. Charles is a big area, that are not performing very well. And when you get down to St. Louis, it's still not great. $71 is still too high. When you get into the main portion of St. Louis, you'll notice it's actually doing a little better. Many ads agencies would have excluded Missouri, but as we keep going down, we've got places within Missouri that are doing well, that are down $15, $20, $26 cost per conversion. So instead of eliminating the entire state, let's break it down by city. Ads agencies that are actually doing okay might break it down by city, but let's go a little bit deeper, because what you'll find oftentimes is within each city, you're going to actually have zip codes that are doing better than others and doing well.